To give your audience a real connection with your character, it's important to give your audience some information about the character's world. What is the type of world that he or she lives in? What is the background? Where is he going? You want to understand what it is that makes your character dream. What is it that the character wants in the future? What would it be like if it's a better world? Where do you want your character to be at the end of the story? It's a new world, but you have to picture that new world. The new world is often based on a dream of the character. The character should think about what it is that he or she would like to have. The dream of the character has to connect with the dream of the audience. Especially when it comes to business presentations, this is where you have to make a connection with what your audience wants and what situation they're in right now. So you want to do a little bit of research. What is the dream of your audience? And that could be anything. That could be from an inspirational world where they have all the money in the world or that they're living on an island, to something more realistic, like we want to have a better business. We want to get more clients because we don't have enough clients now. You want to start doing a little bit of research on that for your audience. So you want to figure out the type of audience that is in your room, and you want to understand what are the problems that they're facing now. Because those problems are going to be similar to the problems that your character in your story is going to face. The next steps that you're going to take is to connect the problems of your audience with those of your character. And you're going to connect the dreams of your audience with the dreams of your character. This is how you do that. First, you're going to describe the current situation. And from that situation, you're going to think about how would it be better. If we look back at the story of my grandmother, the current situation was that I lived in Amsterdam, my grandmother lived in Amsterdam, and that she was in a situation where she thought, I don't have enough connection with my grandchildren, and my dream is to have a better connection. So that's the starting point and the end point. Situational. Think about your audience, especially when pitching or presenting for a business audience. What is the current situation? Take, for example, the CEO who has built out his company to a certain high level. But the level is not enough. Clients are no longer pouring in and they need a new message. That's the current situation. The CEO wants to go to a new situation, which would be a new situation where clients are coming in every single day, where new clients are being signed up constantly, and that the business is growing fast. That's the current situation compared to the future situation. That would be the dream. To understand the current situation, you need to understand the problem. So what is the current problem that is there? In the case of my grandmother, it was there's not enough connection. In the case of the CEO, it's there's not enough clients coming in. So what is the actual problem? You want to write down this problem because that's the core for your growth that your character is going through for the start of your journey. A good way of actually getting a grip on the dream of your character is to finish this specific sentence. How great would it be to ... You want to finish this sentence as your character. So when you think about your story and you know the current situation, finish this sentence based on that situation. In the case of my grandmother, how great would it be to have my grandchildren come up to me with all of the problems they have and have a great chat. In the case of a CEO that's growing business, how great would it be that I don't have to do all the HR and that the business is growing? Or how great would it be that my business would be growing again? Or how great would it be if clients would automatically sign up instead of me having to go out every day to get those new clients? It's important to understand the situation, to understand the current situation, and to understand the future, the dreams that your character has. You want to write them down because in the next steps, you're going to look at the core action. What is actually happening in the story that is going to bring your character growth, that is going to bring your character to the next level? What is the start of the journey?